Hello, everyone. Welcome to Oracle Talks. I was getting the nudge to jump on and provide some quick guidance. I'm not particularly clear or sure about what that is specifically, but what I'm going to do to kind of get that specificity is pull an Oracle card from the Threads of Fate deck. And see what the topic of discussion is, and then we'll get into what message needs to come through since the collective was pulling. As you come in, please say hello. Let me know where you are joining from, what you might be sipping on. If there's anything that's pressing, front of mind, positive, neutral, or negative that you might be looking to get guidance around, definitely put it in the comments. We'll see if particular messages come up as it relates to that, and I can help you and support you. This is later than I normally come on, so definitely not trying to be here too long. Of course, those are always famous last words. Good evening. It's almost 11 here, so just popping in to say hi. I've been off to sleep. Okay. Thank you for saying hi. Oh, that's perfect too, because the time that this is coming through on the chat is 2:44. So angel numbers there. I am well. Thank you so much. And yeah, sleep well. And we'll see what's showing up. We got a bunch of cards here. That's too many. We'll go. But yeah, have a wonderful night. Sleep well. Interesting. I'm just looking at all the cards. So I won't take these because they are so many, but I'll share what they are. And if you have this deck or if you want to look up on the meanings for them later, maybe they will have relevance for some of you. So we have the Revolutionary, the Sage, Love, Share Wisdom, and Reflect. All right, but I just want one card, please. Please and thank you. I'm going to go until I get a single card. Depending on how the cards are coming out, we might be getting a continual story. Oh, just one came out. And it's versatility. Now, it's interesting. I didn't say this, but this was actually the card that was on the bottom of the deck when I first got that batch of cards out. And the reason why I chose to still go ahead and show you the cards is because with the number of plant leaves on there, I was like, oh, all of those in some way, shape, or form are related to this, possibly. But this is actually my first time getting this card and working with this deck, so I'm really curious. The bottom of the deck is the Explorer. I've also never seen that card as I've worked with this deck over the past few years. So I don't know if I will read that card, but I definitely will read the versatility card, and we'll see what's up. I'm not sure what element that is supposed to be, so we're just gonna have to go through all of them. Hello to folks coming in. Please say hi. Let us know where you're joining from. Oh, this is an air card. Interesting. Okay, so the message is pulling this card may indicate a time where you are coming up against a lot of resistance, whether internally or externally. Yes, that definitely has been coming through lately in messages, both for myself, with clients in the covenant community space, etc. So that is showing up. Then it says, a lot of times we focus on one thing very intensely and push hard despite being shown that the timing is off. What can be helpful in those situations is to move on to other things so that the energy is freed up and you can go back to it when the timing is right. This card teaches us to be flexible and go along with what is being presented to us, even if it may not be what we want. rather than trying to force things that are not ready. It may also indicate a need for approaching the situation differently. If you don't feel it is about stepping back, examine how you can shift what is already there. This is such an important message. Yeah, this is very prevalent, so I'm glad this is coming through. So the with this deck, there's a general message for the card, and then there is animal message. Then there is an animal message, a plant message, and a crystal message. So there's 3 additional things associated with the card that you can work with depending on what you are drawn to. So for this, the animal is the rat, which we see down there. The rat has proven that with versatility, you have staying power. Rats can be found anywhere in the world, and when introduced to a new environment, they adapt and reproduce quickly and are incredibly hard to eradicate. They learn how to thrive in just about any environment, despite it not being ideal. These creatures are skillful, resourceful, calculated, and social. Despite their negative reputation, rats are also known for their prosperous characteristics. Their ability to adapt is a reminder that with determination, there is a reward. So stay encouraged. The plant is cannabis. Cannabis teaches us how to find multiple uses and benefits within a single thing. Our experiences inform how we view our present reality, and sometimes that means we can get into a rut or routine, not realizing all the opportunities that are available. Cannabis is a plant that can be used as medicine physically, emotionally, and spiritually, but also for clothing, textiles, paper, housing, materials, oil, food, etc. Every part of the plant can be used, and for so many different things. Call upon cannabis when you need support in thinking outside of the box. And then the crystal, which is not shown here, but is fluorite. Many people are struck by the shape that fluorite takes. It is commonly found in the shape of an octahedron, a shape with 8 faces. Apologies if you hear Gardner out there. Hopefully it's not too obstructive, but I want to push through. But it can also be found in cascading cubic formations as well. This creates an almost transformer-like effect. It is a powerful air element stone, inviting us to shapeshift and create structure to quick changing thoughts and mental energies. Fluorite aids in harmonizing air and earth energies, grounding any mental chaos. Call on fluorite as an ally during times of quick transformation and fluidity in which you need to remain stable. I don't think I actually have any fluorite personally, but if you do, that might be a great crystal to work with right now if this is really resonating with you. I will go ahead and read the Explorer one, but at the end. I'm annoyed by the sound. Let me see if I can nullify this a bit. One sec. Okay, I closed one of the windows. That seemed to dim it a little bit, but the guy's literally right there by the window. So hopefully that's better. Anyway, so let's get into these messages. What deck do I want to use? I'm going to go with the Hermetic Tarot. Some quick announcements while I shuffle these cards. First and foremost, if you did not know, enrollment for the Lightworker Incubator has officially opened and is open for the summer cohort. So if you have been interested in the incubator and you want to join, now is the time. Go to the website, andersonalchemy.com. Just go to the tab that says Lightworker Incubator. Click there, learn more about the program, and you can apply on the website. And of course, when you apply, in case you didn't know, you get a chance to chat with me to answer any questions that you may have, if any. You might not, but we'll chat just to make sure that it's a good fit for you, and that you'll be supported well in the process. But yeah, I'm really excited. I'm coming into the last month with the current cohort of the incubator, the one that started in January, and it's been such a wonderful time with them. You can see some of the testimonials for the folks who've been involved with this current cohort on the website, on the incubator page, so you can hear from their own words what their experience has been, what they've been getting out of it, how differently they feel. So I do invite you and encourage you strongly to take a look at that. If you've been really looking for a place to elevate yourself, reclaim your soul power, expand and deepen your relationship with your ancestors, your guardian angels, the rest of your spirit team. If you've been wanting to strengthen your clair abilities, if you've been wanting to have more tools to help you be more grounded and more empowered and essentially manifest better in your life, like this is this is that program. So definitely come through. And like I said, enrollment is currently open for the Gemini season only, because it does start in Cancer season. So again, go to my website, andersonalchemy.com, at the Lightworker Incubator page, and check that out. Learn more and apply. And then of course, you can always sign up at any time for Covenant, which is the monthly membership. I actually just finished earlier doing the Jupiter in Gemini channeling. So that is up in the space now. But that's a wonderful space. And of course, you can learn more about that on the website when you go to the membership page. But most important announcement, Anderson Alchemy, or excuse me, Lightworker Incubator is here. Anderson Alchemy is here too, but Lightworker Incubator is here. Enrollment is open, so come through, come through, come through. We would love to have you. And tell your friends too. So I just want to drill in a little bit more on this versatility to see what specifically is the main thing about this is coming up for folks. Just 2 more cards, and then I'm going to go through a more in-depth spread. Hello to folks coming in. Please say hi. Let us know where you're joining from, what you might be sipping on. All right. So to start getting a little bit more focused on this versatility message from the Threads of Fate, we have the 6 of Cups, the area of focus. So this is us and our soul power. And it can also relate to our relationships with others. And more broadly as well, could talk about something from the past. So I don't know what that could be, but there's that. 1 second. Okay. 7 of Pentacles is how we are to be showing up as it relates to the 6 of Cups. 8 of Pentacles is how our own spirit is showing up, or how our spiritual family and team as well can be showing up for us. So a lot of Pentacles. And an outcome is Ace of Wands. And in the heart of the matter, like what's kind of behind the 6 of Cups, the deeper theme is the 8 of Cups. So the 8 of Cups, because it is Saturn in Pisces, has really been lately resonating with me as signifying karma and karmic cycles in particular. Right now, normally I don't get this with the 7 of Pentacles, but the vibe I'm getting for this is normally what I get for the 7 of Swords, which relates to me for over strategizing and kind of doing a bit too much mentally or with the plans, etc. I'm getting that vibe with this of like almost pushing a bit beyond what's necessary or needed, because that's a 6, right? Which is interesting. So it's kind of like this message of you don't have to push as much in order to succeed, because the pushing for the things may keep you distracted from actually noticing what is actually there for you to pay attention to, right? Because this 8 of Pentacles is giving me a sense of protection and being surrounded and in a safe container with by our spiritual team, by our own soul. So like there's no need to flail, if you will, even though I'm sure, of course, like if this energy has come up and if I was getting pulled around this, things are, might not be ideal, right? Because we're dealing with the rat, so things are not ideal. But it is saying that there is an opportunity that is either currently present or is about to present itself that you want to be aware of and be available to, and you'll create a necessary negative experience for yourself if you're pushing a little too much at this time. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 8 of Wands. So there's a lot of shifts and changes happening in the background and around. A lot of us obviously have been going through varying degrees of this recently. But this is always a positive change. This usually means like manifestation. It can also mean communication too. So with this being at the heart of things, it's like, be mindful of some of the ways that you may be pushing or going, some of the things you might be going after, because there might be something, or there probably is something better for you that has presented, and you might miss it and lock yourself into something that is not really going to be beneficial, right? So now let's go even more deeply to get specific guidance for, we'll say at least for the week ahead, but possibly even up to the upcoming new moon. This feels like the week ahead, though. Let me see why that is. It might be because Jupiter has just gone into Gemini. Let me see if there's any other big transits coming up. We have Mercury sextile Saturn on Monday. The sun is trine the moon on Tuesday. We have the waning half moon, so the last quarter square moon, another way of saying that, on Thursday. Thursday is also a day when we have Mercury conjunct Uranus and Taurus. So that's important too. Friday, the moon moves into Aries. Sun sextiling the moon on Saturday. So, and then by Sunday, the 2nd, June 2nd, we have Jupiter trine Pluto. And Mercury is sextiling Neptune. So Mercury is doing a lot. So, possibly by this upcoming Monday, if not today, which I'm recording this on a Saturday, the 25th. So something, might pop up that's beneficial. That's kind of like that Ace of Wands energy today. By Monday, the 27th, by Thursday, the 30th, or even possibly by next weekend as well, Saturday, Sunday. So pay attention to that. Make sure you are not pushing so that you miss something that actually might be a really important and key blessing for you. So let's go a little deeper. And yeah, this will just it seems like this will just be a week ahead then. So catch it while you catch it. If you're able to use this at a later date, then definitely make use of it. But this seems to be like an on-time specific message, meaning that there's an important threshold or pivot or something that's occurring during this time that we want to be mindful of. So if that's the case, please do me a favor and share this video with folks after you watch it, or even now. Please like the video as well, because it helps to circulate it within the ecosystem of YouTube. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles. An opportunity is arising. So again, if it hasn't already by today, it's going to be popping up by next weekend. Please be mindful of it and take advantage of it. Put yourself in the path of it, because it's beneficial, and it's not going to be something where you're like going to have to push. It should be something that's already within your wheelhouse, so to speak. Oh, this is exciting. This feels like a manifestation video. I might have to like title this manifestation time when I get done with the live stream. Side note, speaking of, if you haven't already, please like the video. But yeah, please share the blessings. Let's help everybody, keep their eyes and, more importantly, their heart open, because when we're pushing like that, when we've been stressed because of all the things that have been going on in life, we can get kind of closed down and like feel down and all that kind of stuff and not really pay attention. So yeah, you don't know who might need what blessings you're trying to give them. Four of Wands is next. That was like two more cards, and like literally two more cards came up. Princess of Wands, and then Nine of Pentacles. Okay. So already we have a hidden 10 of Pentacles. The energy of the spirit is a Six of Wands. So that is a protective energy that's looking out. That is a card of success and victory after the Five of Wands experience. Princess of Wands is the past. Four of Wands is the action to take. So this is a card. Four of Swords, is a card of strategy. The Four of Swords comes after the Three of Swords, which is a card that relates to some heartache, having gone through a really tough time. So when we get to the Four, we get a chance to rest and recuperate, recalibrate, but also strategize to move forward. Okay, so there is an objectivity, a clarity of mind, a strategy that is inherent in that Four of Swords with whatever is showing up. So there needs to be some objectivity, and also should give an indication to you when this potential opportunity shows up. It almost should feel easy because it's naturally aligned with you, whether or not the whatever it is, person, place, or thing is easy in its nature. But because you already have wisdom, skills, experience, etc. with that thing, it should actually feel peaceful and easeful and in flow. So that also can be an indication for you. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean like a lowering of a standard by any shape or form, right? Because we have Nine of Pentacles here in the strategy position. So this is informing the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is not a settling. Let me say that again. The Four of Swords is not a settling. The opportunities that present, or single opportunity, because it most likely is just going to be one thing. If it hasn't already popped up, it's coming. It still needs to be in alignment with something that actually is respectful and appropriately aligned with you and your soul. So, if this is love relationships, should be healthy, partner already is kind of locked and loaded with communication, stability, all those kinds of things. If it's work related, a work environment that is supportive and respectful of you and what you bring to the table. Same thing with business, same thing with whatever, right? So there's no settling here. The 9 of Pentacles informs that 4 of Swords, that perspective. And you're in your wheelhouse and what's natural to you. And the success, at the very least, in terms of something that is more aligned with you, is present. Now, whether or not that manifests into something more long-term, in this situation, I would say right now is actually irrelevant, because it's important that, especially since we've had double ace now, it's important for you to register and to reaffirm and strengthen your inner hope and your inner faith that, person, place, or thing outside that you're looking for to connect with, to have that flow with as you pivot into, transform into whatever this next stage of life is actually present, because opportunities like this are coming your way. So it's an indication, like if there's that little voice in the back of the head that's like, oh, this doesn't exist, or I'll never find it. This is saying, well, no, it is there. You will find it. It's being presented, based on free will of all parties involved. Whether or not that pans out into something, again, is irrelevant. Is saying, regardless, opportunities now are here, especially if they have not been before. They do exist. So keep going. Stay on the path. You're on the path because something like this is actually showing up, right? It's like really, really encouraging that. Now we also have the Devil as the in the past energy too, along with the 8 of Pentacles. So the Devil card is, that relates to how we misuse or have lack of use or abuse our own power. So, that can be a habit or a pattern of taking less than what you really deserve, because you've been in a position of like, if I don't take this, then nothing else is going to be around. And that may or may not have been true at any given time. But, we do the best that we can in any given circumstance, but it can be difficult to hold out for something better that's closer to the fullness of what we want, depending on how charged emotionally the situation is. So please have grace with yourself. But for what I've been talking about, there should be an awareness of whatever area of life this is going to be relating to, because it's probably something that you've been thinking about a lot. So it's not going to be new per se. But yeah, this should be essentially opening up perspective. Where we're already strong is the Hermit. So like I was saying, we already know, we already have wisdom. We already have a clear channel to our own intuition. So it's not like we, at this point in the process, are really going to be able to lie to ourselves, because the truth is speaking clearly and it is speaking loud enough. And it's just a matter of whether or not we say yes to it and take action on it. We are showing up as Jupiter itself, as the Wheel of Fortune. So since we are showing up with this means that we are in control of our wheel of karma. Wasn't I just talking about karma? The wheel of karma in that first spread? I have an article coming out about this too, a newsletter coming out. So if you're not signed up for my newsletter, go to my website, sign up for my newsletter. But yeah, we're the ones who are turning this wheel. So what do you want to create? It's on you. Yeah. In the external environment, we have the 6 of Cups. So that came out before. Now, since this is coming out in the environment, this means this is what is matching up with this. So 6 of Cups means that the opportunity that is presenting or is about to present, if it has not already, is something that is soul aligned. Whether or not that translates, again, into some formal contract or agreement or flow between you and whatever the other is to be seen. But again, that sense of rest and peace of flow, because it's aligned with you, is reaffirmed here. So there's going to be an internal yes. That should be really exciting. And in the center, we have the Magician, and underneath the Magician is a 10 of Cups. I really, really, really love this. Because the Magician is, manifestation. It is also a reminder that we have everything that we need. So this is also an indication that there's nothing else that needs to be taken on, so to speak. Right? So there's no truly important or foundational deficiencies that need to be addressed. Like everything is solid for this connection of person, place, or thing. So again, depending on the free will choice of what you're coming across and what the agreement is, it will come into a beautiful agreement, because again, we do have a hidden 10 of Pentacles with the 9 and a 1 here. But even if it doesn't work out, please know that this is marking a standard. This is marking a standard. This is what is available. So in your prayers, in your affirming of yourself, and your conversations with your, your spiritual family and team, universe, spirit, however you want to approach that, it's like, yes, universe, this or better. Yes, exactly this. This is what I'm down for. This aligns with my values, my morals, my ethics. This person, place, or thing is exactly the type of thing that I want to be working with or on. Yes. Thank you for bringing that to my attention. Thank you for providing me the opportunity to be able to say yes, for putting me in the path of this. Thank you for this experience of luck, because I've done the work of preparation in the past. 8 of Pentacles. We give thanks. Oh, I just realized also with the 8 of Pentacles, we have a hidden 18, which is moon energy, which again is a manifestation energy. We have double sixes here. Again, representing flow and balance. And we have a 4 here, which represents solid foundation. We have another 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune. That 18 also reduces to a 9, and we have the 9 here with the Hermit. And then we have the Devil, which is card number 15, which is a 6. And then we have double ones here, double aces, if you will, with the Ace of Pentacles and Magician, which is a 1. So yeah, this is really beautiful. So this is a manifestation week. And it's not manifestation in the sense of like, oh, you need to push for something to happen. It's like, no, pull back a little bit actually, and understand that you are to be receptive and open up your perspective of your mind, and be expectant for something to come your way as it relates to whatever area of life that has really been important to you, that you want to make headway on. Yeah. And then when it presents, say, yes, I'm interested in you, person, place, or thing. Here's what I bring to the table. I would love to have a conversation with you about if we can potentially see if something's going to work out. Throw the ball in their court. On some level, they're going to actually feel the resonance as well. And then we'll see what happens. That's the exciting, the anticipation part. But before that, I would actually say and suggest that you celebrate and give thanks for when this just presents, period. because this is the gift. This is the reinforcement of your faith. This is the reinforcement of your hope, that what you are seeking is seeking you, and that you will continue to be provided options that meet that desire of having this beneficial interdependent flow with another person, place, or thing, whatever this is going to be related to. So yeah, I hope that gives you hope. That really gives me hope. I love the energy of that. And again, it does feel very time specific. So please do pay attention. Again, if it has not already shown up in your life, I know for me personally it has. So like, yes, I get this. I'm going to specifically be giving additional thanks to, my spirit family, and just have some time of worship with spirit in general. But if this has not yet occurred for you, please do keep your eyes open. Please do stay heart open as well over this next week, especially all through next weekend for your blessings. Okay. Please share with me once that does happen in the comments, so that we all can collectively celebrate with you. You don't have to go into ridiculous detail because privacy, right? But please do share. And again, share this video, share this message with whomever you feel might need this little boost, that also, might be working on something that, they've been working on for a while. They're kind of looking for a bit of a break, or maybe they've been a bit down. Again, not promising that whatever comes through is going to pan out, but what I am sensing and what I'm picking up in this message is that something is going to pop up that reaffirms your faith, that you getting what you want, person, place, or thing, is possible because a viable option does actually show up. And that alone is grace. That alone is blessing. That alone heals the heart, because it keeps us going. So please keep going regardless. Please stay open and accepting of all that is abundant and available regardless. And if you got more than one opportunity that comes through, because I'm only speaking about one, but if there's more than one that comes through, please do share that as well too. Let's big up each other and encourage each other. Right? All right, y'all. I love you much. Again, if you are drawn and feel called to join the Lightworker Incubator, please do come through. Enrollment is open for the summer cohort of the program. It's open now for all of Gemini season. Once Gemini season is done, enrollment closes, all right? And you won't be able to join until we open up for the winter. So 6 months from now. So don't wait if you have been looking to wait. We meet on Saturdays for about like an hour or so in the morning. So it doesn't disrupt your work week, and it doesn't disrupt your weekend, because it's early enough where you can just get your spirit time in and then bounce, right? So it's great. It's perfect. But you can learn more about the program on the website. Information, the link is below, but you can just go to my website, innersinalchemy.com, also shown on the banner below. And you can learn more about the program and apply there. And like I said, we will chat as well to make sure that it's a good fit, and also answer any questions that you may have. I am facilitating, so it'll be good for us to chat anyway, because we're going to be together for 6 months with a group of other people. So yeah, you're not just being thrown in. It is an intimate space, so we're going to connect and have fun and have a blast. All right. So definitely come through, enjoy that. Please subscribe to the channel. Please like and share the video, of course. Share your experiences, and God willing, I will see you next time. I'm not necessarily planning to jump on again in this next week, but if I am called, or if I see some really good comments come through, I might just jump on and we might just have some tea and share, but we'll see. But yeah, love you all so much. Thank you for being with me and supporting me. And again, God willing, I'll see you next time. Bye.